Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon. Wonderful, lovely day. Too hot for me, really. Proverbs chapter 2, verse 18. Solomon continues with these words regarding the one who draws the wise away and says this: "For her house sinks down to death, and her tracks lead to the dead." So, for her house. And what he's saying there, a house represents everything that she represents. So this evil, adulterous one who lures the righteous away, Solomon is saying that the whole of everything that she represents, all that she is, by way of personality, by way of structure, by way of spirit, everything she represents, all of her doings and all of her beings, the whole house of her will end up deep, deep down. And that sense of being placed to that deep place is a not very nice thing. Sink down deep into death. And death is the place of disembodied spirits, a place where people who have known life have no life anymore here on this earth. And all that's left of them is the spirit of who they are and the soul of who they are. And those two factors of their identity has gone deep, deep down into death. In fact, what it says is, gone deep down into death, and her tracks lead to the dead. And being led to the dead is to the spirit realm, the realm where there is a sense of waiting, anticipating the inevitable judgment that will come to all of us. When people go into death, they don't disappear and then reappear at the judgment. No, they go to the place called Hades, Sheol, which is the king's prison, the king's dungeon. And the Christian, those who die in Christ, those who are God's people, they go to the king's garden, the paradise garden of God. On the cross, Jesus said, "Today you will be with me in paradise." And that sense of being in the presence of the king. This isn't the eternal place regarding heaven, because that reality doesn't take place until after the judgment. But that's where we go. The king's prison, dungeon, the king's garden, paradise. And Solomon says that the one who lures you away from the right path will lead you to that deep, dark, dead place. Have a great day. Deep stuff. See you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me.